Good morning, Level Zero Techs. We're back to finish up the build today. We've got the Lee case, right? And then we've got the gizzards put in there now. We got the Asus ROG Strix motherboard, the 870E or X870E-E motherboard in there, which I was just kind of watching some YouTube right after I got home from work, and there's a new video online from JJ over at Asus going over all the new motherboards, the updated versions of all these, and I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on them. They're fucking beautiful. They're fucking awesome. I mean, can't wait to get my hands on one of the new ones. So, just wanted to put that out there. Probably going to be a little bit before I can upgrade this motherboard. But I really do want to check out that new motherboard that they're going to be dropping here in the next couple months, the new X870E-E version. And once I get that, then we'll do a review on that one. But so we're gonna get back to the build here. Last night I went through and I did all the cable management and back, got the power supply in and got all those hooked up, got all the cords in, and the CPU power things put in and stuff like that, and then pre-wired my cables for the video card. So basically all we got left is just put the video card in and do a quick test boot. So here's the card we're going to be throwing in, and of course I did want to originally for this build was going to be another Asus tough gaming card, since they don't make the Astral for AMD Radeons. I guess we don't have the market share. We're not the cool kids in the classroom, so we don't get the cool shit. Hopefully someday Asus will change their mind. You know, I'm a firm believer in the Field of Dreams philosophy. If you build it, they'll come. But I guess we gotta prove that we'll come and buy their stuff before they'll even make the good shit for us. So, I mean, they're starting to make the good shit for motherboards now. I mean, they've got the Glacial back, and that's gonna be fucking, that looked like a fucking seriously kick-ass board. I mean, it's more than I'll ever fucking need. So, I mean, I'm not gonna go that high. I mean, I was doing the crosshair formulas and stuff for a little while I was tinkering around with overclocking, but I think it's a little out of my wheelhouse kind of thing with all the overclocking and whatnot. So I think I'll leave that to the big dogs, you know. Just be all nice and careful down here at level 0, right? So let's get this unboxed for you so you can see what Sapphire's doing these days. Like I said, we're going to give these cats a try. I mean, we've tried the XFX stuff. It works. I mean, it's a good GPU, right? It's just, I want some bling on my stuff. So, I mean, it's kind of why I wish Asus would seriously get it together and give us an Astral card. I mean, that would be sick, right? So, I guess we could throw this up here since we're doing a Sapphire video card. But, lost my train of thought there. Yep, alright. So, anyway, so someday they'll give us our treats, right? Yeah. So we've got a brick. Welcome to the brick. All right. So maybe I guess put this up shiny side up, right? So we've got the 3 fan blade design for the 9070 XT Radeon from Sapphire. The reason I like this one is because it's obviously it's got the right colors, black and red. All right, so we're gonna put this big guy in here. This thing's huge, right? So looks like we're gonna be, if you look, we got 2 8-pin connectors for the power, right? So we got it pre-wired right here for the 2 8-pins, and this is basically just a how do you say it? It's not a plain Jane model, but it's their base model. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is the base model. Now the let's see, the Nitro right here is their like highly overclocked, and I think it's, if not the best, one of the best, like top 2 best on performance for these 9070 XTs. So I mean, if you're looking into power, that would be the one to get, would be the Nitro. I mean, to me it just seems too, the Nitro, the way they made it this version, I mean, it's a beautiful card, don't get me wrong. It's just, to me, it doesn't say Nitro. To me, it says more like refinement type overclassed card. Trying to think of a, I mean, it's fast, so it's kind of more like a like a BMW type deal, instead of like a what's the word? It's more of a BMW fast kind of card than a Corvette or like a Ferrari. It doesn't scream, this is me hear me roar type design. So I'm still getting the stickers. Holy crap, everybody's going sticker crazy these days, man. So looks like we've got 4 plugs. So looks like we're gonna be DisplayPort, HDMI, and HDMI. So we're gonna do dual HDMIs and dual display ports. So oops, still even more stickers. Holy crap. It'd be really nice if they put the little tabs on them so you could actually get them off too, though. There we go. Holy crap. That just goes all over the place. Holy crap. Still more. Things got them all over the place. But at least it's some protection, you know what I mean? I mean, you don't want to get these cards all scratched up and yucky, because, you know, some guy out there is going to be like, I paid fucking $500 for this and it's got a little scuff on it. I mean, it's not going to interfere with the performance of the card, but he's going to lose his shit because there's a scuff on it, right? So yeah, there's always that motherfucking guy, you know. I mean, I understand you paid hard money for it and stuff, and you want something that looks brand new, but it's not gonna fucking alter the performance of the card with a little tiny scuff, you know. See? Still beautiful. There you go. So. Keep thinking my left's right and my right's left. But maybe if I get away from the light, it'll look better. There you go. Now you can kind of see the black and red. Looks really smoking hot, right? I just need to add some more fire to this card, some more reds. Is there another one on there? I could have swore I got it. It looked really shiny that way. Okay, it is off of there. So, and looks like it's going to be a triple slot card. So those of you that don't know, it's like 1 slot, 2 slot, 3 slot, 3 slot. She's a 3 slot machiner, right? So, got a 3 slot. It's about the size of a brick, literally. Okay. Alright, so show you the designs here. Hopefully my shit will focus. I got a Logitech camera. I mean, it's great, for the background stuff, but sure doesn't like to focus very fast. But hopefully you guys can see this. I keep going left to right, wrong way. Like, I think they need to add a little less white and a little bit more red coloring. They could have like made this panel right in here like a metallic red. That would have looked sick. And then, like I said, I mean, like these, how these kind of pop up, you could have done some red on black through here, through this like little piece right here. Could have colored these fans red or something like that, like a metallic red. That would have looked fucking bomb as hell. At least that's what I think. Shit. And I only took out 2 of those, so yeah. I'm gonna have to pull out 1 more. So, sorry I'm wearing the glasses. It's just this light right here. I don't know if you can see it in my glasses right here, that big ass light. Kind of hurts my eyes, so I gotta wear these. But hang on. Yeah. Gotta take out 1 more of these inserts so we can get her put in there. Forgot to use the magnetic screw. Magnetic for the win. Alright. Now, you can see these little grates right here. These kind of pop out. So that way, when you put them in, you know you got 3 card slot. You got to pull at least 3 of them out. Would not try to put 1 in when they're that way. And now, you've got like this little bracket down here, your GPU bracket or PCI Express 16 slot, right? So you want to get that put in there. Never seen that before, but oh well. Let's hope it works. Alright, so I'll get this up here as we scratch everything all to shit. Not sure if I've got enough room with this in there. It should slide in. Let me lay her down really quick. Maybe. Now maybe we can get her in there. Guess we're gonna have to try and move out another one. I think it's hitting that bracket just barely on the top and not allowing it to slide in. So we'll try that one out as well. So maybe we can try this again. That might help too. It's like a anti-sag bracket because these cards are so long nowadays. They have an anti-sag bracket in this with it. So I moved that down as well. Hopefully that'll get me there a little more extra space to get this in. Yep, that was the problem. It's that anti-sag bracket in the back. Not a problem. See? Now it slides into place. Perfect. There we go. Operator error, you know? Some guys will be like, it just doesn't fit right. But got to make sure you're putting it in right too before you complain about the hardwares, right? So we'll get this installed back in. Should be able to toss this back in there as well. Gotta love magnetic screwdrivers. They're the bestest. Just trying to get some light on the situation over here on the other side. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Get this screwed down. All right. Oops. Almost. All right. Last screw in. And then we just gotta throw in these two. Eight-pin connectors. Onto the video cards. Come on. And there it is. Twofer. Get these slid up a little bit more. There we go. So, we've got the twofer in there. I'm gonna pull these cables, pull some of the slack out of those cables really quick. There we go. That'll make it look a little better. Try and give it. Trying to line them like right in between the two fans. Ish. So that's all done. So, did the wiring, like I said, last night, so hopefully you guys can see. I got great channel cabling on this, a lot of Velcro straps to help you organize stuff. Some clips over here to help you knock those down. I mean, like, you can always throw in a couple 2.5-inch drives right here and wire them down through here and stuff like that. So it's got lots of room to expand. This was really nice to have this on board already, so I could hook up the fans. Once we power it on, hopefully they all work and I hooked it up right. If not, we can go back and do it again. Not a problem. One step at a time. Just don't be afraid to build your own computer. I mean, they're fun to do. There we go. Look at that. Good as new. Right? All right. So now we got that on. Let's toss on. I'm not going to pull the plastic off yet until the system actually lights all the way up. There we go. Got the case on. You guys ready for the scary part? See if this thing blows up or not. I'll see if I got some power to it somewhere. Got power to that. Alright. Everybody cross your fingers. You guys rooting for me? Alright. Let's get her done. Nothing. So, dead stick. So, Maybe it goes this way. Nope. Not sure. Oops, my bad. Sorry, man. I thought I had it already plugged in. Alright, let's do this backwards again. Alright, let's hope she doesn't blow up. Alright, you guys got your fingers crossed this time? Alright, it's actually plugged in this time. Alright, power. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Somebody done messed it up. He got light bulbs on somewhere. So I can see the motherboard lighting up a little bit. So let's see if it'll post at least. The 15 is basically like a memory type deal. I don't know if you can see it. Too much glare, huh? Yeah. Maybe. Shit. Okay. So this is gonna reboot a couple times, so I can do the memory training thing on it. So if it starts all over, don't get scared. I mean, it's actually supposed to do that. So and it'll kind of work through and keep going and going and cycling through, and you'll see all these little blinky lights up here. It'll go like red, white, green, yellow, whatever the colors are. I don't know the exact colors. It'll just keep running through those until it posts. But I think A9 is, I think that's the one where it's like looking for an operating system. And since I don't have an operating system on it, it's not going to continue, right? So we'll pull this off, and then we'll get the Microsoft 11, Windows 11 on there. The Windows 11 Pro is what I usually use. Kind of like that. Looks like we got some RGB in the back going on this. I didn't know. I mean, I did, but it said ARGB and just wasn't clicking in my head. But normally I just do like a regular color scheme, like red or black or blue. Not blue, I'm just joking. That's Intel crap. But some of you might like Intel. That's fine. We forgive you. But yeah, so thanks for joining me on my adventure on this new build. And like I said, check out the brand new Asus motherboards that just came out. I mean, they're fucking rock starring it, man. They're bringing a, not even a sledgehammer, it's more like a fucking wrecking ball to the game, knocking everybody else out right now, man. So give them a gander if you're looking at motherboards. I mean, I've been happy for 25 years with the Asus motherboards. I haven't had any problems like this one. They just, like clockwork, they start up, they run what they're supposed to run, and badam, they're good to go. All right, so, well, maybe I'll do one little quick short video here at the end once I got all the software loaded up, so you can see it actually go all the way through the phases if you want. We'll show you once we get the thermal take stuff all done. It'll give me the temperatures of the CPU and whatnot. So we'll get all that taken care of. But thanks for stopping by again, man. Have a good night. Bye.